that I want to have more love, and I'm not dead yet. Yeah. And that's really was my heart attack moment. That really drew a line in the sand for me as a person to be able to, decide my priorities and who I spend my time with, how I spend my time. And, a lot of us, especially as a business person, I've been a business person all my life, with a lot of the saying in business is time is money. But it wasn't until my heart attack in 2019 that I realized that time is time. I mean, what happens with money? You can go make some more. You can talk other people to making it and taking some of it for yourself if they make some. You can start over. You can file bankruptcy and start again. Well, you can't do that with time. So I've started even thinking of money in terms of time, not time in terms of money. When I think to myself, would I spend a whole half a day to buy that? Because that's what it is. It's not dollars. It's your, excuse me, I just ate lunch. I got something caught in my throat. Delicious rice, but I should have drank a glass of water first. So going live is so nerve-wracking. And I love that I'm able to come and talk to you all. And today, some of the victories that I've had specifically is real people are starting to talk to me now. In the beginning, I wanted to get on as fast as possible and get to a live situation so that I can share with you on a daily basis. And that's my commitment to myself for March. So that was my goal. I did a video about monthly goals already. And just so you know, if you're not catching this live, then you can catch it on YouTube, all right? But if you're not catching it on live now, you wouldn't know that, would you? Bueller, are you here? Would you raise your hand if you're absent? You can't be absent, all right? That's what my heart attack taught me. A heart attack taught me that time is time. That when you start thinking in terms of the time you spend and how it feels when you're there, who cares if you spend a lot of time with your partner, if you're always arguing with each other, who cares? Can you not imagine a better life than that? Work it out, figure it out. Don't, I guess, do better than I did, right? It took a cataclysmic event, a life-threatening, fatal, oriented event for me to wake up. But I'm wide awake now about the importance of being precious with your time, with your attention, with where you invest your treasures. Yeah. And that is your time, the best treasure of all. So don't waste it. Don't pretend it's money. I mean, how many of you would walk by a penny on the ground? You wouldn't even think of it. Well, what if that was a moment of your life laying there? And this is what we do all the time, is we walk by those precious moments. We don't say yes to the friend. We don't go hug the child. We don't let ourselves go dance in the rain, whatever it is. And each one of us has those things that are almost dormant inside of us. And I'm inviting you to reignite those things. Don't have to have a heart attack like I did in order to see what you're worth. Yeah, that's the message for today. Wanted to let you know where I come from with what I'm trying to do to help people kind of wake up and get on fire about their lives. Because you're not dead yet. And there's so much wonderful, wonderful life to live. And if you're not healthy now, you can probably get healthy. Now, this doesn't apply to everyone. But if you're in a situation where you can't change it, then there's still some improvement you could do with your mindset. Yeah, and it's not about pushing. It's not about hustling. It's about settling into your own skin and loving that. And making the choices. If you want to eat a donut once in a while, eat it. I'm not going to be the kind of person that'll ever tell you not to follow your heart. And in fact, that impulse might be exactly what you need to do the next thing. Okay? So cut yourself some slack. Follow the impulses. Find your joy. Decide you're going to make time your most valuable leading treasure. That attention is what you're going to invest. And see where it takes you. This is going to affect your health. This is going to affect your wealth. It's going to affect your happiness. It's going to affect your relationships. It's going to affect everything. So find your big why. Understand what it is. Maybe you had a similar health experience. Did you wake up because of a cataclysmic event? Because of a disaster or a catastrophe or a trauma or something that happened to you? Please share your story. I monitor the comments pretty closely. Everyone here should be kind to each other. That's really what we need. That's really all we need. Okay? Be kind. Be yourself. Be authentic. Support each other. There's so many 50 plus people who have still so much to contribute. And the whole premise of our society of you're dead and gone before you're 20 and you're all used up and of no use. What a bunch of hogwash. Bullshit. Seriously. We don't need to buy into that because we know evidence all around us that it's not true. So we don't need to go there. And we don't need to joke about it. We don't even need to give it attention. We just need to do our thing. Find your big why. Share what it is. Tell me. And share this video if you know someone else that is on the same kind of awakening journey, that reigniting their mojo so they can be healthier, happier, and wealthier as they go into their 50s and beyond. Because if you might live another 50 or 60 years, my friend, are you really ready to start on the downhill? I don't think so. I don't even think you've peaked yet. No. So that's what we're doing. Gassing up the engines, fueling our bodies and our minds and our souls and our spirits and our friendships and our relationships and the environment around us with the fuel we need to cruise the landscape the way we want to cruise it. That's what we're here for. Share your stories. Ciao for now.